Welcome to this presentation. My name is Stephanie Shane, and this presentation is on the program Pixton. With Pixton, teachers and students build comics. The program can be used to support any subject, but the focus of this presentation will be how Pixton can be used to support math instruction at the elementary level. Teachers can deliver visually engaging math lessons, and students can create content to synthesize their learning. This presentation will cover how Pixton can be used by educators, and it will cover three main topics. The first topic is how Pixton works. The second topic is how content can be created using Pixton. And the third main topic is how students can experience collaboration through the use of Pixton. Topic 1, how Pixton works. Let's take a look at the basics of the program Pixton. With regard to cost, educators can receive a free 7-day trial that offers access to all features. However, after the 7-day trial, some of the features are no longer available. After the trial period, subscription costs depend on the plan chosen. If you do not plan to add students, you can subscribe for $10 per month. Individual classrooms cost either $25 per month or $144 per year. There are also options available to school and district representatives who wish to purchase subscriptions in bulk. With regard to access, teachers create an account and can link students. When signing up, educators indicate which type of pre-existing account they wish to use to create their Pixton account. They can choose between pre-existing Google, Microsoft, and Facebook accounts. Then, students can log into the website using their corresponding account. The interface of Pixton is both simple and visually appealing. The makers of Pixton insist that the simplicity of the interface of the program makes it accessible to all users, and furthermore, the expansiveness of the functionality will keep all users engaged. The program offers built-in tutorials. The Comic School resource provides teachers with an in-depth look at how to teach with comics. Here are a few components to the program Pixton. First, avatars. The program Pixton comes with an avatar builder. The avatar builder allows users to represent their diversity. Students can make avatars that look like them. Pixton has received accolades for offering an abundance of variety in the skin tones that users can pick from when creating their avatars. They use the avatars in their projects to form deeper connections to the content. I created an example of an avatar myself. The picture is shown on the slide. Additionally, the next slide will include a tutorial video that shows how to set up an avatar on Pixton. A second component of the program Pixton is the class photo option. Once teachers and students have created their avatars, the program will develop class photos that include everyone's avatar. Furthermore, the photos can be themed so that teachers can display different class photos throughout the year according to the current time and events. Finally, the Pixton program offers lesson ideas. The Pixton website offers standards-aligned lessons for teachers to jumpstart their implementation of Pixton in the classroom. Let's take a look at how you can create your own avatar on the Pixton program. First, you want to make sure that once you're signed into your account, you go to the Create tab in the Teacher toolbar. Then you will be able to select Avatar Maker. This will allow you to customize your avatar using many different categories to adjust the look so that it looks like you. Once you have created your avatar, you have the ability to select the height and the pose. And when you are done, you can choose between saving the headshot picture or the full body picture. So I'll go ahead and download full body and then select done. Topic 2, Content Creation with Pixton. When you are in the Pixton program, you can go to Resources in the Teacher Toolbar and select Lesson Ideas. These lessons that are provided by Pixton show teachers how to teach with comics and how they can use the comics and avatars in their classroom. This is nice because the lesson ideas are searchable by grade level, objective, and subject. For example, teachers can choose between grade 1 and grade 12. They can search objectives such as analysis, argument, critical thinking, language skills, narrative, and they can search by subject area, for example, civics, ELA, history, math, and science, and many more. An example is shown to the left of one of the lesson ideas that aligns with 4th grade math standards. Let's take a look at how to create content on Pixton. You can see here that I have logged into my account and I'm in the Create tab of the Teacher toolbar. When I'm ready to create content, I'll click Comic Maker, and that will actually take me to the My Comics tab of the toolbar. If I want to create a comic from scratch, I'll click the red button, and if I need a story starter idea to get me going, I will click the purple button. For this tutorial, I'm going to open up a comic that I have already started. And before we start editing, we're going to take a look at some of the features of the comic that are seen here. First, we can see that captions can be added to the comics. You can insert characters and they can do different poses and different actions throughout the comic. The background has been selected to be school themed, and we can see thought bubbles that set the stage for this scenario. Additionally, you can see that certain overlay elements can be added and objects can be inserted into the comic. Finally, we can see a speech bubble, and we can see that the focus of the slide can be changed. Here we see it zoomed in on the podium with the teacher behind the treasure box. So it says, students, you will use your knowledge of 2D figures to solve a series of riddles that will open the treasure box. So in the next slides, I would want to add the riddles that students will solve. And I'm going to do this by clicking the red edit button. Now we can see the editor has opened. I'm able to choose which slide I want to edit in the bottom right-hand corner. So you can select any slide to work on it. We're going to navigate all the way to the end and select slide 8. You can see here that the background is in pink out of the options for editing, and you can choose scenes, abstract backgrounds, weather, or insert photos. There are many different options, and you can even narrow down the options using the search feature. You can also add characters into the comic. We can see here in this comic, only my avatar has been added, but you can add additional people. You can add a tune, and you can add creatures. You can insert objects such as the treasure box. You can also insert handheld props that would be placed by the characters. And finally, you can add in graphics. As we can see towards the end of this comic, the focus of the slide was changed to be zoomed in, and there are other options for focus as well. We have seen in slide 7 that you can add words like speech bubbles. So we can see here that the character Stephanie has words and they can be changed. You can change them into a thought, a shout, or a whisper. You can also add a caption to the slides. Finally, you can change the actions of the slides in this character. You can turn them to the left or the right or have them facing straight on. You can change the effects that you overlay on the character. Now we're going to edit slide 8 so that it includes the riddles that students will need to solve to learn the math content. So I'm going to go to Words, Caption, and I'm going to select this caption type in the middle so that it will take over the whole slide. So I'm going to type the riddle. And then I'm going to select the blue check mark. So it will completely change the slide with this caption type selected so that the focus for the students is solving this math riddle. In this case, I would probably want to add a couple of more math riddles, and then I would finish out the comic by adding my character into the final slide, and I might want to add some words to the character or even to the treasure box. Let's say, great job, students. You cracked the case. It might be a shout. And then I would want to add one more slide. And I would want to change the scene completely. And it would be what was in the treasure box. So this is how you can use Pixton to create content for students in an engaging and unique way. Topic 3, collaboration using Pixton. There are a couple of ways to use Pixton when collaborating within the classroom. One example is to use a gallery walk. After printing students' creations, the teacher can post them around the room. Students participate in a collaborative gallery walk using a graphic organizer to jot down their discussion topics. There are even printable resources on the Pixton program that can be used. A second idea for collaboration using Pixton is with Google Slides. When working collaboratively in a Google Slides presentation, students can use the Pixton add-on feature to incorporate their creations. In fact, the Pixton add-on works in Canva and PowerPoint in addition to Google Slides. So students can work using their technology resources to collaborate using Pixton features. In summary, the many features of Pixton make it an engaging tool for delivering instruction and engaging students in creating content digitally and collaboratively. The interface is intuitive and easy to use. There are tutorials provided, and the Comic School, which teaches instructors how to use the program. Once you access the editor, the tools are easy to use and manipulate in order to create an exciting comic. Additionally, the program includes resources such as assessment ideas, both formative and summative, as well as an interactive rubric that students can use to assess their creation of comics. Thank you for watching this presentation on the program Pixton. I hope that you enjoyed this content and found it informative. I highly encourage anyone who has an opportunity to try out the program, as it is very easy to get started.